matter.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If
Thanks
you
for
hadn't
nothing.
come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
It seems the hideaway has
really
lost its appetite.
Yeah.
With the skies as they are?
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today.
Lost mother crystals.
You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open. Good morrow to you, my friend. If you have a question for me, I should be happy. Knowledge hoarded is knowledge. I only hope the bones of an elder antelope are added. If not, go safely.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
So what?
Clive! I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and... Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. All done?
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have.
She stopped. He turned into sand. He looks very thin and sad. Did you miss me, boy? You know what you must do. Hold mother love you as she did. Did mother love you as she did me? Goodbye, mother. This war is not mere derangement. It was despair. He would sweep the whole world into the abyss. There's so much from what I must apologize. I shall apologize. Mythos, my lord and savior. The fuck?
Very good.
damn skies then.
Ill omen is what? We should call back the scouts. All of them.
Hoy. Nechelsinki.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Mila Vloed. We must speak with Vivian.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Sorry.
Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
Mother
the lands
Crystal
around
and
the fallen
Karch.
Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning akashic in droves.
Akashic.
And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as
Personages do
even the
the
strongest
cash.
nation would falter. Rosaria
Zone.
and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble.
Clive-y are fucking the whole world up.
The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm.
What is the Einherjar?
The world, in short, is in chaos.
Thank you,
It would
Clive.
seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
He's gonna do that. Barnabas.
But us.
Who will stop Barnabas? But what is he invading again? Everything's fucked. He doesn't have any land available to invade. Fuck.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Thunder.
You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
Lawsman.
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well,
What the
he has
fuck is
certainly
happening?
exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Yes, I love this character so much. Thank you for fleshing him
Perhaps
out,
Otto will be
guys.
more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Thanks for nothing. Dude, it's not funny how this whole fucking part with running around is thanks for nothing simulator.
Clive, we have
Clive.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashing out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get
Fucking
word to all of them,
pours.
I doubt they get here in time to make any real difference. Which means There's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Aha. De yine Karch spawning. Rest, North Reach, AW. Too much. Let me do my side quests. Oh my god. Weird Science is side quest number 1, which is not even marked on the map, but it's marked here. It's in Sunbreak. We have to this guy is related to the side quest. Waar Lucy nishani. The Croc Sunbreak. Fuck. Well, this is Sunbreak, but the Croc. The chimera. Just Google, man. The Croc Sunbreak. Stem it down. Dzandzruytic image. Like, what the fuck is it? Like here. No. Oops. Fallen bug is no enemy yet. Which I need started and I'll be coupled. How do I go there? Through here. U nas to chciano parka bossy, potem. Kampania. Okay, no overcome. It doesn't let me. What? Oh man, you're so fucking dumb. Oh my god. I don't want to beat this guy, man. Fuck off. Shut up.
To me, boy.
He doesn't let me pass. The hell? For real, gorcer spawners. That was kind of cool. Sure, let's get Alkashik shit. I ate a potion from the first. I'm not sure what's from here. Kill like this. 9 bloody hides. What's going? How should I go? Brother, what the fuck is this? Dark Souls 1 DLC. Aha, dat is toch een $1,8,000. Dan schalteren mijn kinderen maar. God, I will fucking kill myself. Why did I even waste time killing that fucking wyvern? What the fuck is wrong with this game? And in my eyes. It's fine. I opened the cool chest and got 9 bloody hides or something. What the hell? Hold there to see in chest. Starting mature stage atingiste. Min ganda gelen getirdim sokak üstü. Vazvzum vazvzum bahamut ability'lerin kincher. Fuck, I can show this menu jumps over the fucking stupid ass menu. I don't like this. It looks cool, but what the fuck is the point? Inputs. So multiple spheres of light. That looks cool. That's, yeah. Even upgrade kan ik about some. Ik heb 1000 million trillion. Pew 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 shinkani. Converting. Gedening. Phoenix ziet er. No more Phoenix. Oh, safe. A Phoenix to my volcano. I'm gonna need his power separately. How could you, Pod? Yo, it's the Bomb King. How could you get rid of me? Okay, what's me?
What we have here.
Coronation.
Your Majesty.
Listen. Don't you attack me, okay? I'm gonna mega flare your ass. I'm a dragon. Don't get nuts. That animation is stupid. Copy product and read over white and King's Justice. He has slaves. You gotta charge him. Oh man. When I think that's sleeping. Wow, the gameplay is so awesome. Let's try this. Come on. Oh god. Let's try this. god. I guess I should run on this side of this one. We just have to play around.
Well done, Tom.
Oh, you can dodge. I'm gonna charge 300 for this.
This one.
It's Mega.
All yours, Torgal.
Peanuts. Mega Man! Mega. Oh, what the fuck? Let me check out the dumbass game. Bomb Ember.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Really dodgy charity. Lastig. Want als ik mijn kwestie waar staat kon ik niks tegen als ik niet spanning mijn kwestie.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke say he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Wait, are there potion sellers here? Yes.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflame under a flood. Who we're next?
4 left for more on the captain's orders.
Is een bordelieter.
We could leave.
More arrived from the capital.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
Different.
They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Mm-hmm.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, That's all we have. That's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh? I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my need.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
God.
You're a pikeman, yes?
Yeah, it ain't just main quest though.
What
I'm
happened?
just saying it.
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. The back of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the
It's all right. Give me your arm.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah. They came out of nowhere. They went for Josie first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
He fucking died.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
We should do what? Bro.
I thought everything would be all right once we left the...
No. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Knight. God, this is so stupid. Dus ons iedere keer wat gegenis. Եթե իրեք դեռ պետք է parses and dates the vases, it would be so motherfucking stupid. Just kill the Akashics, bro.
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Once it's got a mega flare charge on us. Bunny, Bahamuti, Fatalits Arach. I mean, everyone zag kapot, is zag vlade wat zo. Steen achtka shun berner. Shun. Strkacat.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Meow, 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 meow. Andre Vumali had a lucky church here. Can you charge a level 100? Ja, het is toch gewoon zeker. Als me should I prime? Dude, they're just enemies. The fuck do you mean? Why would you prime? Ooh, that was a cool one. What is this guy? He has a blue health. Oh, like yeah, just this guy. You can just command Torgo. Tell Torgo to kill these motherfuckers. Yeah. Mega flare dodge. Yeah. Holy shit, tän shqip porcioni jotëm ku ka jata kanerit. Irës të thuj. That was cool. Ah, God, I hate these dudes. Wait, I'm low health. Nice. $55 magic ash, let's go!
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Haydi dugg nasıl geçti lazım. You know what? You start to hate this fucking slow mode. Reach no one now.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome.
I don't care, man!
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
That's 1/3 of the fucking quest, of the main quest. There's this one side quest that we picked up and we're vorser in 3 million banner arall. Schaller to it in do the goes payback. And it's kind of Martha and Isabella in. Isabella nas medimac inna.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive.
What the fuck? I can't do the side quest. Oh my god, get cancer. Why, bro? Why? Why? Essa që më kara find igna ka dalë mi dhe të la main nu side quest për lusi cover që në karanëng Or të më lipat ginang dalimil u main quest na drejt ka but that's the fucking thing. Make it mix up so I can do so I can do both at the same time. You fucking idiots. Fuck. Aladdin, oh my god.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
Gjillin qërtës e që.
You haven't been introduced.
Hopari jetë në kirkiste.
Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your stolers said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the desert hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
I hope these are the guys that are Akashic. They're Akashic. They're not. Fuck.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that.
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
Vorosh më levi Karch vigjeni që vile thosën bandit neri dem mercenary të po thosën
Come back when you're ready to talk like
some consequences. Bad consequences. Tarsname is. Yes, I hear about it.
Victor.
Send me on coming.
What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supply. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. These accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness, or an entire city for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both
Kill
sides
yourself.
wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves.
Asac, qnum, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly.
As you wish.
I'm skipping
Your
the
faces are
dialogue.
not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Clive said yes. Guys, you don't know. Help recruit. What?
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karch's collector.
My shop. Why would anyone do such a thing?
Where should I go? Into the bar?
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Here can. This is the side quest. But the motherfucker isn't here, I guess. But he mag het gewoon side quest of zo doen. Weet,
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a
Hij is die side quest.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Is mer blacksmith hier aan water is gemisch banner tesel. Doing this are getting here tan comes but short side cut and side quest idep.
Allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Guys.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of...
Farewell.
Okay, die sidequest naar Where the fuck is this?
Fucking thieving bastards.
Okay, հետեգանք մենք quest. Hey Victor. Համոզում ենք ես դոծիկի մեջ ու դոծիկությունները են կանոչ նգնում համոզում որ դոծիկությունները դբանձներին տապանիր հետ.
The lady of the spear herself.
RPG ենք անում, roleplay ենք անում.
May I introduce
This
you
is
to
Jane.
Commander of the Red Wings.
The oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I
Summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no, that there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked.
Check out
Nobles
mercenary
came and
hair.
claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded stripling? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Ինձ թվում է այն ինչ որ ես հիմա անում եմ, այսքան վրես չէր չեմ ուզում ասում այդ ազդի բառը, բայց since ձանձրերի չէր թվի, եթե մնացած side quest-ները չանեինք.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Կամ եթե սյուժետը այդքան լավը չէր. Because like holy shit, this shit is like million times worse than the fucking main quest. Հեսա ասելու է ուտելիք չունենք, փող ծախսեք mercenary-ների վրա.
Good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
Հոշում նրանց ասեց բանդիտների վրա դեպի իրենց ասեք, բայց նրանք չէ, նրանց ասեց ոնց որ բանդիտների կարիք չկա, որտեղ մենակ երեխեք են մնացել, որ վարձեք mercenary-ների կարիք չկա, բայց այնի հակառակներ ուզում են, mercenary-երի ուզում վարձել, նրանց ասեց ուտելիք չի լինի, ավելի լավ mercenary-ների վրա ծախսեք, հիմա չգիտեմ,
Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and
you must say to
see
the
what we
guy
face.
before it's okay.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
A shop? Why would anyone do such?
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. As they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
Not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert. Their move, doubtless, intended to stretch our already gossamer thin defense.
Very well.
Clive, use your chest and save the world.
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together, the stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Dion Lesage tur չսարքեցինք։
The women folk have come to welcome us.
The women folk. Ջոգիր ասին կանայք են եկել մեզ դիմավորեն ջուրը կատարած ասես ես դրան գտամ կմորթեմ Իգարն ասեց ինքը կոնն է ինչ ուզում ես արա ուզում ես կացով ուզում ես բրունսկով ուզում ես Եսը մեգա ֆլեր ենք անում ջիրը սպասի սենց ֆոր Սպանի դրան սպանի Թորգել կողնիկ ես I wanna do Mega Flare level 5. We gotta charge this shit up more. Fuck. Maximum which works now? Oh. I don't care, I'm a dragon. Dumbass. I'm a motherfucking 100 M FPS ensure achievements ստացած։ Ну, բանի ատականները օգտագործել համար։ Բահամուտի ատականներով ոչ մի ստացել չէ դեռ։ Shield over it then. I don't care, I'm gonna beat you without beating the guy. Boost the shield on me. What the fuck are you doing? Don't shoot. Don't you shoot him. Punch him on him. Oh my god, it's Sheik. It's the Sultan. Oh no, the Sultana. Oh my god, you're so fucking fucked, man. Making as though you can spawn in from Sultan behind. Where's that? I kinda like this. Zero to cover. Alright. Oh, that was cool.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
Why are they fighting? What do you think?
Working.
That we should hurry.
It's time.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Okay, guys, good job.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
This is sick, man.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Բայց բանը փոխվելու է, ուրիշ կադր, ոնց որ ուրիշ տեղից երևելու է, թե միշտ սենց է լինելու բանը, անտառը, ասենք, երբ որ օծին գտնես սենց վերևից ինչ որ երևելու է ջուրը, շատ կայֆ, էսի առանձին պրոյեկտ արիր էլի, հա 3, հա կայֆ, շատ լավ է, շնորհավոր, ինձ դուր գալիս.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
No, the hammer could have
A woman has to learn to look after herself.
Հիմա փոխվելու է պլանը. Հենց էս ինքը ասում ոնց որ երրորդ դեմքից խոսում եմ, ինչի՞։ Քանի ես տարածքում ենք մետ կարելի է վազել ընդես բան անել, վերջերջո side quest ինչ է անում, Jesus, բանդիտներից հետ վերադարձնել այդ զիբիլը գնալ blacksmith-ին տալ ռեցեպտը բավը, պարկերան ինքը ծաղպերաների դարնորը կսով ուտեն հատապտուներ, հետո օծը խեղտվի. Կարա snake eater-ով վերջանա, չէ հետո ինքը օծին կուտի, չգիտեմ, Look at Snake Eater jazz բաները շատ լավն են, մելոդիաները, մեղադիները, ֆակտիվները. Bone stance. What's here? Leg eater. Where are the feet eaters? They're in my chat. Let's go. Let us go. Ստերը նակաշիկն է կապտել է. Ստան բանին ենք սպան կարյային լոձի. Անտարես. Hey guys.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Come on. But as I see, it's either punchy card, let's make a flurry charge and then with his soup. Awesome.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
Let's keep him on. Oh, nice. Man come inside now, I think. Moest ik teleporten naar een
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that.
What the fuck?
It was made in the outer
Heter wie Papin gezager voor het toeriskamer.
And is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Yes.
Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it.
Toen je zo de toer meer ik daar aan. Feet eaters be like. Ik zijn daar feet eater.
Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
Arb?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
Damn.
And a far more fitting payment.
Arab.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard.
Collector nearly battle and
there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider mine.
Oh.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Met hoppade hier rival
perennial thorn in my side.
Collector battle.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Curly Headkinel Hideaway, Irquad Side Quest Philosoph Hansner, Hetog Virgin Bananel, Main Quest with Megirrt, no, Virgin Megirrt.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes.
Srelu Hamarelli Tulu.
Not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself
Ele
too
was een
hard.
curse in Hideaway Banaknel.
Sunshine. I'll be working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one.
Oh, man.
This too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right? I will.
Excalibur Design Draft. Excalibur Recipe Unlocked. Բայց հիմա որ թուրնավելը այդ Excalibur-ը մեր բանը Dionի թուրը.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Excalibur-ը մի քիչ ավելի թույլ է 2 damage-ով Dionի թերից. Ну, կարելի է Excalibur-ը մի քիչ
No
փորձել.
scratches, right?
Հետո գանք Dionի թուրը գսենք.
Anything else?
Sä equipera մենք ինձ. It's just a sword with a legendary name. swords are cool. What can I say? Hard edges, sure. Off limits, that means you. It's Shikard. Okay, Karen, what up?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Is that all?
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
There's Twilight and dudes. Давно создано, спросит твой цвет, hideaway.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy suits.
Fuck this guy, I'm not gonna read that. Qnum is cursed now, isn't it?
I don't want to see any more of our friends hurt.
Neither do I.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
High Cleric Medallion.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Seen enough?
Internet medalyon inşaat alış. Increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. That's pretty good. High potion and exciting to sağlayışatın hilanları. Okay, doing just
Right there, Sid.
Esram and Bombing
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then.
Gent.
Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
As a potion that you now the last nigga uravlišat potion karnuk.
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me.
You're pretty good, you gay guy. Gosh, kashu. Zaku.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No, thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff you rubbed on your back. I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Inventory increased. Six potions, 4 high potions. En toen ik naar de jungle club hoef te maken. Nimagar again, thanks for a party. 8 Martha's dressed on it. Het de Martha ain't een payback, me say. Rubin, het Isabella ingenen. Met toch dan niet aan te kunnen, dat alles kan komen. Dan maak je hartstikke. Hartstikke, wat ook. Martha's.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you
Gotcha.
is Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance. Faster!
Obey your master. She's not obeying me.
Clive, wounded.
Chili tour. Must have smaller.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Partagun. Akashic leg eaters. What the fuck is the thing? This ability is so stupid. They're actually charging me. Karch daar weer dan verder kratsen. falling water. What's the hell? Kopít krakov.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Let the Lord Tyler Wade
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
But you're gonna go away then, so okay. That's stupid.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels, and they got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about...
Wade.
I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh no, it's the guy from...
Damn it!
Wait.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Akashic Crab and Akashic Turtle.
We can certainly try.
Schandalwijken.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
It's a Mega Flare Bitka. Mega Flare level 4, I'll charge it up. Yes, I will do it. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh, yes. Gorcer spawn. No. Wait, no. Gorcer. I'm stupid. Kaşık bir ya.
There's a good boy. Help me, boy.
This is funny. In general.
Let's try.
Evet, okay.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
His ass is hurt.
And yet again,
Surely.
you've pulled me from the flames.
Oh,
It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without her.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yerkar eş quest. Main. What the fuck? Goblin Akashics.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Awesome.
This one.
Akashic Chocobo, damn. What a word they boost to this game.
Something's coming.
What the hell is this quest?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Okay. I'll charge up this thing again. Our dodges and all the other good somehow. That makes sense. Such dodge is so mega. I think you read the unknown achievements that was telling me. Such dodge so mega. Because I would dodge is a mega player out there. I think that's cool. Margoman dodge activated. I give him.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Awesome.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wound.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Brings me some more things.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian Scarf. A symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. Displayed in Clive chambers. And
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Shannam unconscious.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Murdoch
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Murdoch.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that,
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
So he has become our student.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
What is Benimir? Никогда станки механик. Deliver Chachenko.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Okay, here, Otto.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Wait, he's not dead?
No wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wait.
Dion is not dead?
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another.
Good
and it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima... driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Because I trapped him inside
hazard a
me.
guess. I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
I'm sorry.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
More Akashic.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
Oh, it's called.
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome.
I'll look after him.
I look after him.
My My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust she'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Let's go. Notice that I'm better
Ah, I wasn't expecting you. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Off you go then.
Clive. Here you go. Always something in there.